Hello guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to yet another video. The FA Cup is back this weekend. It's round 4. Are you excited, Sophie?
Oh, I'm so excited.
I bet you are.
FA Cup.
Actually, you're going and I'm not to the Southampton Coventry game. How's this happened? How has she got a ticket and I didn't? I don't know. There's 16 FA Cup games this weekend. There's a couple of Championship games as well. So we're going to focus on 10 FA Cup games. And then at the end, we'll have all our little predictions for the other games. So stay tuned, even if we don't mention your team. And let's start with Friday night. Manchester United versus Middlesbrough. Manchester United, obviously, they're really hard to talk about, aren't they? Yeah. They're so inconsistent in the Premier League. Middlesbrough, obviously quite consistent in the Championship at the moment. They obviously just beat our team Coventry, and I think Chris Wilder's got them pretty solid. So I don't think this will be a pushover for Manchester United, but you'd imagine their quality should get them through. Middlesbrough obviously going to be taking thousands of fans. I really hope they can cause an upset. I think Man United will win this, but Middlesbrough will make it very hard. So 1-0.
Do you know what? I'm going to go for my first upset. I think Middlesbrough are going to win this. They're going to be the banana skin for Man United. I'm going to back them to win 2-1.
What? Pulling out an upset already?
Yeah, got to go with it.
Right, on to Saturday's games. Chelsea versus Plymouth Argyle. This is obviously less chance of an upset. I feel like the big teams, you'd expect them to start getting through these games. Plymouth Argyle, obviously, fair play to them. I really do want them to come back up to the Championship. They're obviously doing bits in League One. They had a good start, fell off a little bit, but if they can finish in and around the playoffs, that'd be fantastic. The league will be the priority, but obviously there'll be thousands of pilgrims coming to Stamford Bridge for this one. I think Chelsea will edge them, but a good game. 3-1.
See, I think Chelsea are going to put out a fairly strong squad here, and if they do, I think it's going to be a bit of a thrashing for Plymouth. I'm going to back a 3-0. I think, yeah, just purely because Chelsea are going to put out, for me, a fairly strong side to get through. So, 3-0. 3-0.
Now, next up is the one we're all excited for. Kidderminster Harriers versus West Ham United. Not quite a Manchester United or Chelsea versus Kidderminster, but it's as good as you can get. West Ham, obviously, a team battling for the top 4. They're a big Premier League outfit, and Kidderminster, obviously, doing so well to get this far. Surely this is the end of the road. Wouldn't it be fantastic? I think we're all Kidderminster fans on this day, but West Ham's quality will shine through. 4-0.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you there. I'd love to see an upset in this one, but I just can't see it happening. I think there's going to be quite a few goals. And yeah, just going to have to back West Ham to win, so I'll go 4-0 as well.
4-0, interesting. Now next up we go down to South London. Crystal Palace versus Hartlepool United. Quite a journey for the Hartlepool fans. They're obviously from quite far up north, and they're taking thousands down to Selhurst Park. So fair play to Hartlepool. Obviously did amazing getting promoted from the National League last year. Doing pretty well in League 2 for a newly promoted team. But this is going to be tricky. I expect them to give them a game, but just to fall short. 3-2 to Palace.
Bloody hell, you're expecting big things there. I think this is going to be another easy win for a Premier League side, so I'm going to back Crystal Palace to win 2-0. 2-0.
Interesting. Now next up you've got Everton versus Brentford, 2 Premier League sides. Obviously Everton have just appointed Lampard. Brentford fallen off a little bit in the league. Obviously there's a bit of a thing going on with Ivan Toney. This is an interesting game. I don't think...
Really?
Yeah.
I look at this game and I think dead game.
Oh.
So not interesting.
Okay. You killed what I was saying then.
So carry on.
I'm going to back Brentford, and I don't even think you can call that an upset.
No,
because they're higher than them in the league. Obviously Lampard will try and turn things around for Everton. The priority is to stay up. You'd imagine they should, but I think Brentford win this 2-1.
Yeah, I think Brentford are going to win this one as well. I've watched Everton a couple times this season, and every single time they've been shocking. So I think they're going to lose again. Fairly tight game though, so 1-0.
1-0. Now next up we go to Manchester City versus Fulham, top of the Premier League versus top of the Championship, and Fulham obviously blowing teams away in the Championship at the moment, except for Blackpool. They did draw 1-1 last weekend. Obviously our commiserations and condolences go to the family of the Fulham fan who died last week. Obviously very, very sad. This is a good day out for the Fulham fans. They probably will be playing the likes of Manchester City next season. But Man City win this. Man City just win these competitions quite easily. 3-1.
Yeah, I think this is going to show the gulf in class difference between the top of the Premier League and the top of the Championship, because Fulham are looking very, very strong in the Championship, but there's a massive difference between the Championship and the Prem. And for me, Man City are going to win this. They're very, very good in the FA Cup, and they've got serious squad depth, so they can rotate as much as they want. And I think they're going to win this one pretty comfortably. 3-1.
3-1, same as me. Next up we go down to St Mary's, Southampton versus Coventry City, of course. Honestly, to those of you guys that aren't Coventry City fans, 5,000 away tickets sold out in 10 minutes. That's why I'm not going. I wasn't quick enough.
No, you weren't quick enough.
Fair play to the Coventry City fans. This is going to be one sensational away day. And I'm going to say it'll be an upset. Coventry City are quite good in the FA Cup under Mark Robins. You think we got to the 4th round in League 1, we got to the 5th round when we were in League 2.
Yeah.
I think we're going to go to the 5th round here. Southampton 1, Coventry City 2.
Bloody hell. See, I really, really want us to win. I want to back us to win as well, but I just can't see it happening. But I'm going to back a draw. I'm going to say 1-1.
And then how's it going to finish?
Well, they're going to win on penalties.
Oh.
But, yeah, I'd take a draw. That'd be an upset in itself, but I don't know. The class difference, I think, is going to show on its day. But we are a good team, and I think if we go out there and we don't show them the respect that they deserve, then I think, yeah, we could win it. We are a very good footballing team, but we'll say 1-1 and then they'll win on pens.
Fair enough. And to be fair, I'm a little bit frightened. If Southampton go full strength, we know good players that they've got. James Ward-Prowse being one, obviously Che Adams and Armstrong as well. Next up, we go to Anfield. Liverpool versus Cardiff City. Obviously, Cardiff City pretty busy in the January transfer window. We covered this on the channel. Obviously, Hugh Gill and Ikpeazu coming in. As for Liverpool, it'd be nice if they can win one of these cups. They haven't won the FA Cup in a fair few years, actually, thinking about it. I think Liverpool win this. Cardiff aren't having a great season. 4-1 to Liverpool.
Yeah, I think this should be an easy win for Liverpool, and knowing Klopp, he's probably going to complain about having players out and he's going to go full strength. So I'm going to back him to win 3-0. 3-0.
Now next up we go to an East Midlands derby. I like the look of this one. Nottingham Forest versus Leicester City. Remember what Forest did to Arsenal? They dumped them out. They're doing very good things under Cooper. Leicester City, of course, they are the FA Cup holders from last year. Did very well last season, obviously beating Chelsea. I remember that goal from Tielemans.
Yeah, what a strike.
But here comes an upset. Nottingham Forest 1, Leicester City 0. I think Nottingham Forest just looks so stubborn under Cooper, and they seem to rise to the big occasions, and I think they'll get the better of Leicester.
Do you know, I was going to predict an upset for this one as well. I think Forest could do it. I know their last game wasn't very, very good, but I don't know. Leicester aren't in the best of form either. I know they're good in this competition, so that experience could just carry them through, but I'm going to predict an upset. 2-1.
2-1. And the last game we're going to talk about is obviously AFC Bournemouth versus Boreham Wood, obviously the other non-league team other than Kidderminster Harriers. And wouldn't it be great to see Boreham Wood go quite far? But obviously AFC Bournemouth will be looking pretty strong. I wonder if they'll put out some of their new signings. Obviously Campwell, Nat Phillips, Kiefer Moore, Siriki Dembele. You could go on and on and on. Bournemouth are going to be very strong in the Championship now, and I think they will beat Boreham Wood 2-0.
Yeah, I think this is going to be an easy win for Bournemouth, to be fair. I think this is going to be a chance for them to show off their new signings. And it's crazy. If you'd said these are their signings they've made over the whole window, you'd say that's a good window. But that's just in one
Deadline
day. That is insane. So I'm going to back the Cherries to win, and I think it's going to be comfortable. 4-0.
4-0. That wraps up the games we're talking about. The games we're not talking about will leave there. Obviously some other FA Cup games going on. There's also a few Championship games, so that is our predictions, mine and Sophie's, for all of those. Make sure to give us your thoughts and comments down below. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe as well, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.